When I first drove the C8, the Stingray, a couple years ago, I was underwhelmed. It's actually a fantastic car for the money. It's pretty amazing for the money, really. But I could have used more noise. I could have used just a bit more thrill. But that's the thing. The Stingray is basically the starting point. You knew there were going to be crazier ones to come. And Chevrolet is now delivering on that, because here I have the Z06, and it's a monster! It's gonna be like one of those videos where like someone falls and hurts themselves and you just hear off camera, and you're like, oh damn, they're hurt. No, back down. Let's talk about this car, because this car is extraordinary. This is a supercar. There's no doubt about it. This is a supercar. And it's probably the best bang for the buck in the supercar world. So, Z06. Back there, through that wonderful little piece of glass, is a 5.5 liter naturally aspirated V8 engine that redlines at 8,600 RPM. Flat, plain crank, so it sounds like a fucking Ferrari. Woo! Ric Flair. Woo! Controlling the action. 8-speed dual clutch gearbox, rear wheel drive, 670 horsepower, 490 pound-feet of torque. All the power's up top, so you gotta drive it screaming up in the rev range, but I'm just gonna back it down for a second. Carbon fiber shift paddles, next to this carbon fiber and suede steering wheel. These comfortable seats. When it first came out, everybody was kind of joking about all these buttons, but this is a driver-focused car, no doubt about it, and this is the driverist, focusedest version of the car for right now. This car is incredible, and I'm driving the Z06 without the Z07 package, so there's a crazier version of this car out there. This is a 3LZ, I think it's called. So it's the most expensive trim. I just don't have the Z07 package on this one. The blue paint looks great. I like it without the big wing on the back, though. If you're going to track one, you need to get the Z07 package for the lighter wheels, and I think they adjust the camber in the front of the car. I mean, they do all kinds of stuff. But this car, as it sits, is so much capability in a vehicle. Rear mid-engine. Yeah, does that count as mid-engine? That's mid-engine. Mid-engined, rear-wheel drive, quick gearbox, quick steering, just rev happy, smooth, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful driving experience. I cannot extract anywhere near what this car can do on the street, because jail, right to jail. But 6'3", I'm comfortable. Be a little tight with a helmet, but I could adjust the seat so it would fit. You can take this top panel out, which is nice, and it stores in the back. Visibility is a little tight, but it's a sports car. When you look that way, you can't see shit. So rely on your mirrors, but mirrors are easy to see. There's blind spot monitoring. Just use the technology and enjoy the car, and then just go faster than everybody. Third, second. Oh no, wouldn't give me second. Third's enough. We got. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, this car. It sounds so good. It sounds exotic, even though that engine was built by a man named Dale in Kentucky. Raise hell. This car, as tested, is in the $140,000 range, which is without the Z07 package is kind of like pretty high up. But for what this car can do, what it competes against, what it beats, unbelievable. I think 0 to 60 is 2.6. Quarter mile is in the 10s, I think. Insanity. This is a supercar. This is a Corvette supercar, and it absolutely is as good, if not better, around a racetrack than some German competition and some Italian competition, and that is awesome and amazing. This is quicker than a handful of Porsches that are more expensive than it. This can do amazing things. I cannot stress it enough. I've driven one on a racetrack briefly, did a couple laps, didn't know the track, took it kind of easy, but still was just like, oh wow, there is a lot going on here. So much different of an experience than a regular C8. And my brother has a C8, and I posted a photo of this on Instagram, and he called me to shit talk, be like, oh, that's got nothing on my C8. I was like, dude, it's a Z06. He's like, all right, sorry. And then he like hung up the call. He was like, my bad, didn't realize, stepped right out of it. So the crazy part for me about how crazy this car is that there's a crazier one coming. Is there a hypercar version of the Corvette on the horizon? The ZR1 comes out this summer, and it's gonna be even crazier. There's chatter of 1,000 horsepower. What the hell are we doing at this point? This is a bananas car. This car is so good. I really want to see a Grand Sport C8, because the Grand Sport version of a Corvette is always like, it's like a GTS to Porsche. It's not the most powerful, but it's just really nicely balanced. And I don't care though, because this car is so fucking excellent, and it's such a better experience than the regular C8. And value for money, sports car wise, the C8 is pretty exceptional. But value for supercar price, this is, it renders me stupid. It renders me stupider than I already am. I mean, that just never gets old. All right, back to like the practicality of it. There's room in the front, there's room in the back. You can put golf clubs in this. It has nose lift. This one, it's an option, but this has nose lift, and it's GPS based, so as soon as I get to my house, follow the nose. It knows to lift the nose. There you go. So that's nice. The sound system works fine, but who cares, because I'm not a big Bose fan, but it works fine in this car, and it doesn't matter because those 4 exhaust pipes are the song you want to listen to. So, everything about this car kicks all of the ass that there is to kick. It's shocking. And I did dress up for the occasion, wearing my Corvette shirt, and I am wearing New Balance sneakers. But they're more modern New Balances for this more modern Corvette. And I'm feeling it. And I love this car. And I don't know what else to tell you about it that you haven't already heard about it. I'm late to drive the Z06 on my wee little corner of the automotive internet. But I am happy it is here. I am happy I am driving it because it's exceptional. Excellent job, Dale, on that engine. Wow.